sparkled and cameras flashed as actors and creators hit the new champagne-colored carpet at the 95th Academy Awards in LA. This happened on Sunday. Now, this is the first time since 1961 that the carpet at the world-famous Oscar ceremony has not been red or scarlet. Now, there were lots of arguments around, the color of the carpet this year, with some people saying it's egg white, with some people saying it's eggshell, with some people saying it's cream. There are so many speculations as to the color, but the point is, it was not red. Well, apart from the glitz and the glam of the carpet, there were some looks that we cannot help but just look into. So today on Arise 360, I've got two special people joining me on the show today. First, fashion enthusiast, influencer, mommy moves and magic, Chika. Chukwu. Love to have you on Arise 360. You look stunning.
Thank you so much.
You look Oscar fashion ready.
I came prepared for your sake.
I love it. And of course, I've got to introduce the world to Seve. I'm going to call you Seve today because this is the man that literally ensures I look stunning every single time. Fashion designer, Seve Bodbala. Did I say that right?
Yes, perfect. Thank you very much, Kachi.
Thank you for joining us. Okay, so let's begin. We're going to take a look at some of the looks, and we're going to begin with the first that everybody is talking about, Angela Bassett. Let's take a look at Angela Bassett's look. Now, I want you all to look at Angela Bassett well. Okay. She missed her Oscar. Let's start by saying that. Best Supporting Actress. Everyone was bummed because that actually went to Jamie Lee Curtis. And, this was all before that happened. But let's talk about her look. What do you think? I'm going to begin with you, Chika.
I absolutely love it. And this is not because she's everybody's auntie, okay? I just like that she's age appropriate. She looks stunning. It's hugging her figure, showcasing everything that makes her Angela Bassett, okay? And I love the hair. I love she didn't do an updo, puts a young spin to it. I really like it.
Okay, so V, what are your thoughts on this?
Just to borrow from Chika, I think everybody loves her because she gives that auntie feel. Auntie feel.
Right? She is everyone's auntie at the end of the day.
But I'm going to speak about the dress. I feel it's beautiful.
But
it contrasts very well with the carpet. Then she chose this ultraviolet color with a very nice pendant.
Yeah, that's a Bulgari necklace,
Bulgari
actually.
Necklace
Beautiful Bulgari jewelry.
So yeah, I like the way they played with the fabric a lot, and the asymmetrical cuts is as range as it went her waistline very well.
Yes, it does.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love this dress so much.
V, are you thinking what I'm thinking? That I want this dress.
Every creation is about to occur.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I want this in my wardrobe. Okay, let's take a look at Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga actually came in Atelier Versace, and of course, she had Tiffany & Co. jewelry on. It is the back of the dress for me. I know. I think this is about to be a style. It reminded me of, how they would always say, oh, stop sagging.
Yes.
Taking sagging to a whole other level, right?
That was exactly my thought. From the front, I'm obsessed, right? I love that it's clean, it's hugging her figure. She looks very grown up, very different from the Lady Gaga we've known.
I know.
She comes with very daring looks typically, but this is giving grown and very hot. But the back of the dress, I was a little thrown off.
I know.
I couldn't comprehend. You know that clip where she was running to help a reporter
help the lady who fell.
Who was falling. And I'm like, what's going on behind you, my darling? I didn't quite get that. So,
I know. Yeah. Versace just doing the most.
I think it's a very, very tailored, very, very nicely tailored outfit. It shows everything that needs to be shown. It did everything that was supposed to be done for someone of that caliber. Surprisingly, she wasn't getting any award that night.
No, she was just performing.
Yeah, she was just performing, and she came through with it totally.
She looked like a winner, right?
Yeah, she looks like a winner.
Funny thing is, she might have taken an award for Best Original Song. Of course, if, Natu Natu, the Bollywood hit single, didn't just take that. But again, for me, it was just that little bump. It's like, how ladies love to give cleavage. This is another level of cleavage. And I'm expecting to see this just take over, the fashion scene with a lot of more women trying out this very daring look.
There's something about the dresses of the Oscars in this 2023. Everybody was doing something with flair.
I know.
With flair. And I was happy we did that outfit for
right?
Yeah. So I was like, okay, we're in sync.
By the way.
I hope you're on the list. I am on the list.
Yeah, so it was amazing. Then I love the detailing of the corsets. The detailing was perfect, nice, and suits for a winner, to be honest. Yes.
So let's talk about the very beautiful pregnant Rihanna in Alaya. This is a beautiful fit as well. You know what's upsetting me about Rihanna on the red carpet? Let me give you inside gist. So we're all on the red carpet and waiting for all the celebrities. Deep down, everyone is like, "Where's Rihanna?" And she just shows up because there's a limited time you can be on the carpet. Everyone's packed up because in our minds it's over. By the time we've all gone, Rihanna shows up. And she's just waltzing.
You're kidding.
This
is not the first
just
time
waltzing because there was no one to do the interviews because everyone had moved on to the next spot. And then she came very late. So you would notice there aren't as many red carpet interviews with Rihanna because she was the last person to walk the carpet. But this is also a beautiful look, especially for her baby bump.
Yeah.
I just don't know how I feel about the whole leather. It's giving bondage, but still like cute.
I think it's very Rihanna. Like if she didn't do something daring, it wouldn't look exactly like her. I personally like the leather and the whole bondage vibe she was giving, and I like that she had her belly covered.
Yeah,
I liked that. Not that showing her belly is distasteful.
Oh, of course, the Oscars is very conservative.
It's very conservative and it's proper, formal.
Exactly.
So I like that she did that.
So
I like the look.
Alia did a beautiful job with this piece and making it breathable for her. So she was able to, basically the bump was able to breathe.
Yes.
If you understand what I'm saying. I like what he did with the mesh. So the bump was able to breathe, and trust Rihanna now, she was able to carry this outfit very well. And I love the bondage look and the cutouts by the hip area, then the way the mermaid flows. It just speaks it speaks volume, maturity, beauty, and expression for me.
Well, speaking of mermaid looks, let's talk about Halle Bailey. Now, she is our latest Little Mermaid. She looked like the Little Mermaid in this outfit.
Literally.
Now, this outfit is from Dolce & Gabbana. And I think it was one of the prettiest looks. It was kind of giving me Thames' vibe because of the mesh, but I think she bodied this look. She looks so pretty, and it's the locks for me. I was going to braid my hair, but I was like, no, nah. I love the fact that she showed up with her dreadlocks. It's just stunning.
I love it too, but I'm not sure that I'm a huge fan of the look.
It's
very cliche.
Really?
Like it's so
Very
expected. Little Mermaid shows up in a Little Mermaid dress.
See,
Well done,
the honest truth is
hooray.
that I'm tired of two.
What?
I think two should rest for a bit.
No.
Give us a break. Give
Guys,
us a
come
break
on.
in
She
the
looks like a
world.
Disney princess.
Yes.
It was too expected.
Yeah,
Like,
it's very expected.
like
the
okay,
fabric,
Little
the
Mermaid, we see
color.
you. Hi.
And, but I love the fact that she went out of
Her comfort zone.
her comfort zone.
Yeah.
But not so much. They do this a lot. Her
I
and her sister
like
wear
her
lots of
Vanity
two.
Fair
I was like,
Oscar
Yes,
look.
that was
more
a
than
different
this.
look. That was
I
a
liked
different
it
look.
more than this.
Okay, let's take a breather, everyone. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick break on Arise 360, but we're just getting started. We have some more looks coming right up. We're going to talk about Thames and there's been so many words used to describe her outfit, but just in case you're wondering, that was Le Ver Couture. That's what we're going to be calling it. It was a beautiful fit. There's also so many other outfits, like from the men, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in hot pink. We'll talk about that after the break. Welcome back to the show. You're still with me, Kachi Opia on Arise 360. And of course, I've got my special guest with me today. Chukwu is here with me. And of course, I've got the CEO of CV Borbada, Mr. Vitaliss. Did I say that right? Okay, so we're basically taking a look at the best outfits from the Oscars champagne carpet, the 95th Academy Awards champagne carpet, because of course it was not red this year. And before the break, we took a look at a few. We stopped at Halle Bailey, but now let's talk about the woman of the moment, the best actress herself, Michelle Yeoh. Let's take a look at her look. Well, I'll be honest, it wasn't working for me. First of all, I felt like the hair was taking away from the dress. It's very simple. But then again, I also thought to myself, it's the Nigerian in me that's thinking this. Because I'm looking at the top of the dress and it seems a little loose at the top. So I'm like, is it just the Nigerian in me that's talking? Because we like our outfits fitted and, just shape fitting. And for me, I would have just done a beautiful updo with the dress. But then I do think that the outfit is age appropriate to start with. And it just goes with the mood of the award season, which is the fact that she was a possible Oscar winner. But all in all, the whole outfit, the hair mixing up with the dress and the little frills on it, it just wasn't it for me.
I think she knew that she was going to come and take away the Oscar and go. And she just put something on. I was like, okay, give me my Oscar already.
And let me go.
Let me get going. But this dress isn't memorable to me, to be honest.
Yeah, that's the word, memorable.
If we look at it
and it's Dior.
so much, yes, it's Dior.
Yeah.
It's Dior. If we look at it so much, there are lots of intricate details there, but it's not memorable to me.
And I find that a lot of the people, the guests for this season, were giving a lot of bridal situations.
Yes.
It was giving bridal. I know.
Yes.
I don't know why. Because no one, I mean, everyone knew it was going to be a champagne carpet. And of course, this year, the Academy, they changed everything. Even this little background behind, this is not what it usually is. So everything was looking very different. I don't know why this year was giving bridal. I don't think it was planned, but it was one of those surprises that just happened to work. But let's move right on to Cara Delevingne. Now she, listen, I want this dress is all I'm going to say. She's a model, so she was working the dress. The platform on the heels gave the Angelina Jolie leg feel to it. The color was perfect. The jewelry, the hair, the makeup. She bodied this outfit.
Perfection.
Yes.
Perfection. And it's difficult. You know, even as much as red is a bold color, I think it is sometimes hard to pull off.
Yeah,
it is
not
hard.
everyone
Not everyone can pull it off. So she's giving proper perfection.
Yes, she is. Ellie Saab did this look. I'm not surprised. Ellie Saab is a fantastic designer. What do you think about this?
It's an amazing piece. The contrast with the roses by the side, with the
Yes,
red,
yes.
the gold, everything makes sense. With her jewelry, everything was beautiful.
And her hair.
And her hairdo was amazing. But it's Cara. You will not expect less from her, to be honest.
You're right.
She does this over and over
You're
and
right.
over again. And every time is spot on and she kills the show. I love it.
I love
the
this outfit.
detailing. I
The
love the use of
draping.
taffeta. I love the
Yes.
draping. I love everything
taffeta.
about this piece.
You would
and
know
I'd love
that.
to see
You're
it
a
again.
designer.
Yes.
Okay, well, let's take a look at another look. Florence Pugh. Woo. No, this definitely was not. I wasn't feeling this look at all.
Immediately no.
No, I wasn't. And I would always say this here with outfits like this, they come on very, very, very expensive. These are not cheap looks. This is a whole fit that was put together. Even the hairdo, if you notice, it's a ponytail that they kind of just brought to the front and did a fringe with. It's giving, I want to be creative, but the Oscars to start with is a very, very conservative event. I'm going to start by saying that. The short was really short, incredibly short, almost uncomfortably short. The platforms were also very, very, very statement platforms, you know, and then the draping just kind of looked like hanging a robe over, you know, a short outfit on the inside. It wasn't working for me.
Kachi, I would like to say, Kachi, I think the thought process was wonderful, but the execution was poor.
Well, what would you say the thought process was? This is Valentina Haute Couture to start with. It's a couture piece.
Maybe the color.
Do you think that's the problem? Maybe the color is kind of washing out because of the background.
You see, the color, the thing in the middle,
Yeah.
I thought it was shorts when I saw the picture.
Oh, no.
But it's not shorts.
It's
I
like
don't
a
know what's
dress.
going on in there.
Yeah.
So it's a mini dress with platform heels and this huge piece of fabric.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what was going on. Like you said, a lot of thought was put into it, but it didn't quite translate.
I think the one thing that is beautiful is the Tiffany & Co. piece on her neck. I love that
I agree
piece.
with you.
It's definitely one to look at.
I do like her hair though.
You like it?
I do. I think I really do. I didn't
Okay.
even realize it was like.
Yeah, it was a
when you
ponytail that they
explained it.
just brought to the front and did like a side sweep with.
I like it.
Okay, Florence Pugh, let's take a look at Kate Blanchett. You see, there's certain people that when you see them on the carpet, you need to just expect their outfits. Kate Blanchett is one of those people. Nicole Kidman is definitely one of those people. These are people that they don't stray away from their style. Simplicity, keeping it straightforward, nothing extra is the theme around it. And that's exactly what she gave. I might not wear this outfit, but I like it. I really do, guys.
Are you sure you don't like it because it's Kate Blanchett?
Maybe that's why.
I
Maybe.
love her, but
Maybe.
I'm not. For once, I typically would save everything she wears with hopes of recreating, but this one, I'll pass.
Okay,
Sorry.
V, what do you think about this?
It's an interesting piece with the contrast.
That's Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, Louis Vuitton did a good job with this. There's a representation. I see something that looks like a Roman brooch,
Yes,
brooch
yes,
by the side,
yes.
and there's a draping to the back. and the color, the blend. I'm not expecting so much from Kate, but I like the fact that the mermaid follows her when she walks and everything. But it's not easy to pull off a piece with the velvets, because velvets are very delicate and they are quite amazing to work with at the end of the day. But yeah, then I love the way the broad shoulders work for it, but I don't know if this
was the time
for it. Yeah.
Okay, let's go to Halle Berry. Halle Berry looked like some Romanian goddess with this. Although I have to say, the flowers on the neck, it was just giving a little too much for me. It was not necessary.
With the hair?
With the hair. The shoes, the dress, the cinched waist on the side with the rose. But you see that rose gold piece on her neck, for me, it just took away from the outfit. What do you guys think?
I think the outfit on its own is beautiful. I actually love everything. I think the hair is the problem.
But this is Halle Berry's signature.
Yeah, but not like with all the waves, and it's a little different, if I'm being honest. And if she did something else, something a little more less voluminous, but so the dress can shine.
Breathe.
Especially since there was a lot of stuff
on
going
the neck.
on around the neck.
Okay, V, what do you think about this?
I love the use of the silk. I love the peephole by if we eliminated this, I don't think there'll be anything more to the dress.
To the dress, right? If you eliminated the neck,
if we eliminated the neck or we remove the roses by the side, I don't think there'll be anything more to the dress. So, but I love the execution of the dress. Beautiful finishes, very nice. It sits very well on her. And it's Halle Berry, and she has done an amazing piece with this.
She has. Okay, Elizabeth Banks almost fell in her beautiful Vivienne Westwood dress. Let's take a look at that outfit. This is Elizabeth Banks. Let's take a look at the next look. Yeah, Elizabeth Banks, I love her. From Hunger Games to What to Expect When Expecting to Pitch Perfect. She is hilarious. I love her. But this dress, there's nothing as frustrating as a dress that you cannot walk in. She almost tripped on the stage, although she blames Cocaine Bear, the little bear that showed up on stage, but I don't think it was a bear. This dress was a lot. It was plenty, It was just, who puts a train in the front of the dress? It's usually at the back.
I was going to ask him, how does that work? Typically when you have a straight, a fitted dress all the way down, there's really nothing going on.
Yeah.
The cut is super weird to me.
I think it was a last minute idea.
Okay.
So they didn't have so much time to go back to the drawing board and cut that off. Because that's excess fabric and it's just there's no use for it at the moment. Or her platform, she didn't wear high enough heels.
Yes, there's that. For
it to accommodate that. So there's too much fabric on the floor, which is not supposed to be there. I thought I loved exaggerated trains and everything, but so far, seeing this, I don't want to go for it.
No, I love Elizabeth Banks and I love Vivienne Westwood, but this. Let's take a look at Janelle Monáe. Let's take it to Janelle Monáe. This woman, you see this lady right here?
I can cry.
This will be my second time meeting her on the carpet. The first was at the Met Gala. The second was, of course, at the Oscars. And she gives every time. Janelle Monáe doesn't walk, she glides. She just glides. She just glides on the carpet. She doesn't walk. And when you're talking to her, she's just like, it's like she's taking in your essence. She is so graceful. It is scary. She will make you question a lot of things about yourself. I'm like, okay, no.
I should do better in life, eh?
She's stunning. She is stunning.
I love the hairdo.
I know. This is giving the Fulani hair vibes.
Yeah. I can see it. It seems like she's tapping into like her African roots.
She is.
Yeah.
She is.
Also with the choker. But that choker, I think, should have done something better.
How so?
Why?
She could have used a choker, but something glittery. I love the asymmetrical waistline connecting to the corset. I love the train. See, I'm seeing a lot of mermaid this season.
I
know. Lot of flowing,
and I like that she, combined two colors.
Yes, two bold colors.
Very bold. You think she'd do just all black or orange might be a bit much. I'm not sure I've seen like a full-on orange look on the carpet recently.
But there was one recently,
beautiful.
actually.
What's that?
I think Chika has it. There was one recently. But it's amazing to think that she was able to open up to this idea, because I don't think I've seen her
in this much color before. Usually she's in black and white.
Oh, that's true.
That's a thing. That's true. So this orange is like, stepping out of her comfort zone. But let's talk about the woman of the moment, Thames. Let's take a look at the next look. This is Le Ver Couture. And
A round of
are
applause.
we clapping?
A round of applause
We're
for the
clapping.
dress.
We're clapping.
A round of applause for the dress.
Can I be honest with you? The camera doesn't do justice to this dress.
That's all.
I'm going to put that out there because there were so many comments on the dress. And seeing as I did the interview up close and personal, this dress is much more beautiful in person because it's a mesh dress. You know, so the camera isn't doing it's first of all, the red carpet is champagne, her dress is white. It's washing it out, you know? So she had this silver accessory thing going on from her nails to her eyeshadow. I get when people talk about the, you know, little hood that was interrupting people's view and being more considerate, but I'm sorry. On the red carpet, I don't think less is more applies because Thames was giving more is always more. What did you guys think about this?
Absolute perfection on the carpet.
Yeah.
110%. Like she was everything. And it's been building up to this. Everything she's been doing, gathering all the momentum, and to see her on the carpet deliver such a stunning look was everything. I was telling someone that, you know, I went to bed that night. I couldn't watch the Oscars live. I did some red carpet viewing and I was so tired. So I went to bed happy when I saw Thames. I was like, love it, love it. So I went to bed and I woke up and people were bashing her. I'm like, how did we go from all of that praise to, you know? But she looked stunning.
She did. I feel like, let's talk about inside the holder. Did you think Thames needed to, people would say she needed to be much more considerate. What do you think about that?
I think it wasn't that she was being inconsiderate. I think she didn't think, she and her team did not think it through. I don't think, it was her first time at the Oscars. I'm not sure they did their research proper, how seating arrangements were going to look like and all of that. So they just went with the most glamorous, you know, fantastic look they could find. And it didn't quite work out or translate in the hall. So yes, so she didn't set out to be inconsiderate, like, nobody's watching but me, excuse you. No, you know, so I get that. And I would feel terrible, Kachi, that I attend the Oscars and I can't see. I will feel bad. I'm like, what's going on? Why am I having to stretch?
Quite honestly, I feel like this happens. You know, the Oscars is a space where for whatever it is you're coming for, you want to make sure you come prepared. Now, first of all, as a reporter, there's a way you need to dress. There's no way I can wear this to the Oscars because you would cut it yourself with scissors because you have a lot of work to do and there's literally no space to look this glam. Now, as someone who is nominated, this is an appropriate outfit, but for somebody who's going to have to sit in the hall, no. And no in the sense that the chairs are so close to each other at the Dolby Theatre. It's just not going to be comfortable. It isn't. And there really isn't any time to say, oh, I'm going to just leave the red carpet, because you're coming from one spot and you go out from the same spot. It's just one entrance to the Oscars. So there was no time for Thames to say, okay, you know what, I'm going to just rush back and change. What I would have loved is if this was detachable and once she got into the hole, she could just detach it. But you know what? Listen, there's so many women around the world who have defied fashion norms. Coco Chanel is one of those people. Vivienne Westwood, Vera Wang. Oh my goodness, Versace. Like literally, there's so many people who would make even bigger mistakes. So I think Thames definitely made a statement at the Oscars, and that's all we need to remember.
Let me add something to it. Chika, as you were saying something, as you were speaking about this, I can feel the love, how you felt. I said I was getting goosebumps because it's, as in, thank you, Thames. I just want to just say thank you for representing us.
What I feel like a but is coming.
There's no buts.
Okay.
There's no buts. Like, we loved it. You represented Nigeria so well. This is your first time at the Oscars. You did amazing. You came through. Compared to the Vivienne Westwood dress you wore the last time, I was like, okay, this works. This was amazing. I saw her. I was like, wow.
Is there a but coming?
There's no but. I'm serious.
Because I feel like there's a but coming.
There is no but. This was an amazing look. She just reminds me of the lioness in Lion King. I
know. Thames did good.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm excited to see her, like, you know.
Just reminds me of a swan.
I know.
It's amazing.
Grace Moore carpets. Okay, let's move on from Thames. Let's look at Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, who showed up in this beautiful Dolce & Gabbana suit. I have to be honest. This pink was not flattering. Maybe it's the shade. First of all, I love Dwayne Johnson to start with. Listen, I love Dwayne Johnson, but this pink was definitely not the shade. But maybe I'm wrong.
No, you're not.
For me, it wasn't the shade. And I'm sure he was, so Dwayne The Rock Johnson has this thing on Instagram where he's always playing with his daughter, and everyone knows him as, the girl dad, the girl dad. And I'm sure this was probably an ode to that as well, but this was not the shade.
And the fabric is super shiny.
Yes.
There's something shiny about it that I
Yes,
don't quite like.
it is very shiny. V, what do you think about this?
I think looking at the outfit on its own is going to be very nice. Maybe on a darker person.
Yeah.
But it seems like the colors matches with his
Head.
yes. I don't mean it, but
Let's move on to Ava DuVernay, shall we? Let's move on to. I love Dwayne Johnson, just FYI. I love it.
You read
Ava
my mind
DuVernay.
just like that.
Ava DuVernay, looking absolutely. I love her dress. It's simple, it's straightforward, and she has gloves on.
I wonder who forgot.
I wonder who forgot to wear her gloves. What do you think about this Ava DuVernay piece?
Well,
It's simple.
it's a bit much.
It
Like,
is?
not much in the sense you're thinking. I think it's too covered.
There's
Not much.
See that cleavage? That's a lot of cleavage.
Still, maybe, I don't know.
I
I'm
really
not
like the
feeling it
dress.
110%, but I really love her hair. I like that she's like Chloe and Hailey, who constantly
Yes.
rock their
Yeah.
natural
Their natural
African
hair,
looks. I love it.
V, thoughts on Ava DuVernay?
It doesn't work for me. I think maybe the sequence train should go,
Yeah.
and the cape should be made smaller. Yeah.
Okay.
Aside from that, I see like potential. Of course,
Potential.
yeah.
Can you guys notice something similar with all the makeup on the carpet, which is what I really want us to touch on?
Yeah, the nude.
A lot of women this year went
Calm.
for very, very nude lips. We didn't see as much bold looks with regard to the makeup on the carpet. Okay, so Denai Gurira is the final look we have today. Black Panther, Okoye, that's who she is. And this hair is going to be a meme on Twitter. I tell you guys, it's going to be a meme eventually. People are going to jump on it. But apart from the hair, I love the dress. The dress is just everything for me. I would wear this dress. Maybe a little bigger, because I like big. I like big. It's not big enough for me, but I will wear the dress. What do you guys think?
I'll let you go.
This is simplicity but perfection.
Yes, Jason moved
Beauty,
with that.
Little detailing by a collarbone. Amazing. I think, and it fits her so well. You could see her waist cinched, then
Yeah.
everything just flows down to the end, and the hems beautiful. And she came through for us.
She
to be
did.
honest.
Okay, so this is going to be how we're going to wrap it up. Let's take a look at my outfits for the Oscars. All three of them. Let's take a look at that one. Do we? Yay, that's me! That's me, that's me. I want to just point out that all my outfits were tailored by the one and only Sylvain
thank you
Bordvala.
very
You
much.
did everything. You tailored every single piece, from the ashoke to the main Oscar dress to, the green suit. I want us to talk about the ashoke, for instance, and I don't want to talk about it from my perspective. The fact that we both sat down together and came up with these outfits. You've made a lot of dresses for me in life. You've made practically all my Oscar dresses.
I have.
Tell me about that.
Okay. When we spoke recently, like some months back, you were
Yeah.
like you wanted something that speaks African,
Yeah.
Nigeria, Afrocentric, and still shows that you're in tune with your culture and everything. That's why we're able to source these fabrics, and you can see how much it's showing there. Then also on the middle piece, that's the velvets and the taffeta, beautiful angles, beautiful.
Yeah,
And
I think I
loved
lost
it.
some weight there.
Yeah, I love
Yeah,
the way
I worked on it.
the way you worked it, the way you walked.
Even if
on
I was
it
supposed to wear gloves,
amazing.
but I forgot the gloves.
It still worked.
It did,
It
right? I
works.
forgot the
It
gloves. I was
works.
in a
It
hurry.
works.
I was
So
rushing. I was like,
the whole idea was to have the gloves,
I know.
to have jewelry on it.
No, I didn't. I
Yeah.
think I'm going to wear this dress again. I have to wear it
Yes.
somewhere else so I can wear the full look.
So yeah, for me, the middle piece just reminds me of like the Igbo culture.
Yeah.
The way the bustier,
I
the
know.
bustier is there, and still flatters you at the end of the day. So we're going for the last piece. We're going for something official,
Yeah.
still playful, walk around, functionality, in which you are able to pull up very well. And Kachi, you're the perfect muse, I must say.
Oh, thank you, V. I feel like I'm so jealous and I'm so selfish with V. I don't share. I'm like, no. Don't call him, please. But please call him.
I was going to call.
No, I know, but I can be like, V, you don't have my time anymore. But guys, I've got to say a big thank you to you for joining me on the show today. Looking through all of these looks retrospectively, definitely feels different because of course on the carpet you're seeing it for the first time and you're just so excited. But now looking at it again, I'm like, okay, yeah, maybe not as excited. So thank you, Chika. Thank you, V.